Hello. It's
We're
been
just-
1,000 years.
We're just in time, Claire.
For
For stars in time.
the time stars.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember
Star
what happened?
We
I do
died.
because I edit the video.
We died. What happened was we died.
Yeah.
Um,
In front of our crush, which is so embarrassing.
so embarrassing.
I can't believe it happened
In front
again.
of our crush and our friends.
And our friends. Really typical.
Because we mixed a trap, and our whole job is finding traps.
Yeah, so silly.
So silly.
Oh, I'm just gonna casually pull up that list that I wrote out of who voiced who.
Oh my god, you're a genius.
As I was
It's very
editing
important
this.
for the continuity.
Exactly, right. It's extremely important that we never mess this up at all, and it would be terrible if we did, and there'd be so many consequences, and people would care so much. Bree's a little
true.
quieter, and I think Claire versus... okay, so I'm gonna turn Bree...
Turn me up!
Yeah, alright, there we go. I think you visually look balanced with me now. Oh,
Okay,
there's one thing
sounds
that
good.
I forgot to do.
Game audio is Mage Lab versus Claire.
Oh. Yeah. Fixing that. Game output. Alright. A little more. Okay. Maybe that's too much, but put it up a little bit. Alright. Let me know if that's good. I'm so excited to play this game again.
Yeah, I'm really excited. It's gonna be fun. Time to
alright.
try to remember voices.
I feel like I again, because I was like editing, I feel like I vaguely remember. Hey bird, do you remember that I died? Pew pew. Pew pew. Pow pow.
Sifrin! You're up!
Oops, I don't know how to act right now. Mood. You've seen this once before, so you should maybe act the same? Figure something out quick. Quick. Hey, hey again, Mira.
Still half asleep, huh? How was your nap?
Okay, take two. Say something. Make normal words come out of your mouth. Smart and normal words. Go. Yes, correct. I was taking a nap time.
I know that? I was there.
Oh, stars.
Oh, wait. I had something I wanted to ask you. I have an idea for tonight. This will be the night before we go fight the king, so I feel like we can make it special somehow. So, I was thinking, how about a sleepover? Let's all eat good food together. Sleep in the same room. Maybe tell stories. It would be nice, wouldn't it?
I am noticing, now I don't know if you noticed, but in the bottom right corner, there was a fast forward button that I think,
Interesting.
yeah, I think would skip repeated dialogue. I don't know.
Maybe when we get a couple runs deep, we'll start doing that.
Yeah, I feel like that's my feeling on it too. So it might be a little repetitive at first, but I feel like we're gonna get the hang of it real quick in terms of what was said before.
Yeah. Totally.
Suddenly you remember where this conversation is heading. This is the moment in the conversation where you made Mirabelle upset. Can you change it? Can you change fate? Only one way to find out. Something like, that sounds like an amazing idea, Mira.
Yeah? Oh, I'm so glad you think so. I was thinking it was a little silly, but if you think it could be fun, then great. I can't wait. This will be delightful. I'm smiling just thinking about it.
Mission complete. So you can change things. This was a small change, but if your fate isn't set in stone, then...
So, could you let everyone know? I would really appreciate it.
Sure.
Okay. Let me think. Madame Odile should be in the shop buying items. Bonnie should be near the fields to the east, and Isabeau is at the favor tree to the west. We're staying in the clock tower at the edge of the town, right past the broken bridge, so you can just tell everyone to meet up there later. That was a lot of names and places. Will you remember?
You think so, yes. I always remember things.
Well, unrelated to your memory, here's a note with everyone's location. Just in case you forget.
You got the reminder note. You put the note in your pocket along with your souvenirs.
Okay, see you at the clock tower later then. I'll be near the library if you need me. Come talk to me whenever. Oh, and don't forget to check the Change God statue, too. For good luck.
You wave goodbye. Okay. That was slightly different from what you remembered, but still. So, it seems you really are repeating the same day with small differences, and Mirabelle doesn't seem to be aware of it. Are you the only one repeating today? What should you do? What should we do? Oh, shit. Wait, just kidding.
Boss fight time. No.
Oh, I think this is a different bracket.
Yeah, this is different.
Okay, I'm gonna just take a leap. So, you should come to the favor tree when you have a second, Stardust. Oh, I know who this is. I've seen the posters. Do you want to be this character? I feel like my character and this character are going to be talking a lot.
Sure, I can be this character.
I don't know the personality, but I'll just let you come to that. What?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess we should go to the tree, but also I'm very curious what the Change God does now.
Yeah. I think it gives you just
it.
like another bonus, right?
Probably. You approach Change God's statue, it's still here, looking down at you. Would the Change God be mad if you got a blessing again? Would it? No? You believe strongly, or whatever. I chose fast last time, so... let's get super strong. That your hits will super hurt. Best defense is a good offense. If you hit hard, no one will hit you or your friends. You repeat under your breath, super powerful, super powerful, super powerful. You actually feel a little more powerful? You do a little flourish with your dagger. You dropped your dagger. Embarrassing. You and your friend's attack got boosted a little. I think this is your character, actually.
Oh, yeah?
I'm just looking at the brackets.
Once per loop, you can go to the Change God statue and boost one of your stats. The effects of the statue will be reset every time you go back to dormant. So, every time you look back here, don't forget to go to the Change God statue, okay?
Like, at first I thought it was... And I think I've been reading these. Like, at first I thought it was game text. But I don't think it is.
I don't think so.
You close your eyes. I know it was only 5 seconds, but let's save. Wow. Okay, that's enough for this loop. You thank the Change God for its blessing and quickly run away. All right. Is there anybody you want to go to in town before we go to the tree?
Are we allowed to go to the tree? I thought we were supposed to go to Isabeau last. Is that still true, or is that no longer true?
Yeah, we can just go. Oh, shit. Sorry. Now that you're here, you'd like to check the favor tree. I guess I could hard reset, but nope.
No, we're doing it.
This is how life works. When you enter the forest, sometimes you just can't leave.
So true. You should go talk to your boyfriend.
Yeah. Isabeau is here, probably pondering what favor to ask the tree. Hey, Isa. Hey, Sif. Are you still half asleep? You should stop taking forever naps, Sif. Naps give you cotton brain. Anyway, I was just looking at the favor tree. Isn't this tree cool? Oh, wait, you remember this? Yeah, it is. Glad you agree. one could say it's a pretty, tremendous tree. Yeah, yes. That was my favorite part. I'm glad I get to voice it again. You both
I'm so
laugh,
glad.
laughing uproariously. He raises his head towards your shoulder, but stops and brings it to his side. Didn't he do this before? What a weird gesture. What a weird gesture. It means
Weird.
nothing. Why would you even think about it? That was funny. Anyway, the tree feels weird somehow. Or maybe it's just me. What? The tree feels weird? Yeah, like, it feels weird. But not mean. Like, if a lion came towards you and offered you some candy, that'd be weird, right? That kind of weird. What? Oh no. Do I say the weird thing?
Yeah, I think so. I think you gotta.
I imagine Sifrin as a little bit of a weirdo, and I love them so dearly.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna be a little awkward and be like, "Did you say that last time?" Last time? What do you mean? I just started feeling like this now. The tree feels weird? Maybe you should go take a look at it. I'm gonna go soon so you can do your thing with the tree, but do you want to talk before I go? This is technically you now.
You don't need to talk to your allies about things you've already talked about. But the option is still here, just in case you need a refresher.
Noted. My character just reacted to that. Was surprised. I think this is in-game. I'm only just realizing it. Interesting. Questions for Issa. Okay. Ooh. Okay, we have one new dialogue option. Anything weird
I think you gotta do it.
Yeah, the tree. I told you something feels off. But I have other things to worry about, so who cares? How's it? Do we feel good about just breezing past the
I
other
think
stuff?
so, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Okay, I'll be going now. I'll see you at the clock tower later. Alright. Isabel said the tree felt weird. You decide to take a look at the tree. Nope, just kidding. The favorite tree. Isabel said the tree felt weird. And you heard someone telling you to come here, didn't you? What was that voice? You walk towards the tree.
Ooh.
The tree is so big. Everything under it is dark as night. But you feel like someone is here, sitting at the foot of the tree, looking at you. Cautiously, with a hand on your dagger, you walk towards the base of the tree. Well, you found someone, all right? Hello, stranger.
Oh.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Do not be afraid.
Yeah, this character is on like a lot of the advertisements. So like
Excellent.
as soon as I realized what was happening, I was like, "Oh."
All right, I got this. Hello, stranger.
Star?
My, struck speechless at the sight of me, aren't you? You're so cute, Stardust.
Stardust?
Sifrin, look at you. All lost and confused.
Huh? Wait. How do you know my...
Why wouldn't I know? You're Sif. Sifrin. No middle names, no last name. Just Sifrin. I shouldn't wonder why you look like this, though. It makes sense that you'd feel overwhelmed. Considering this is your first loop and all.
Huh? How do you...
Of course I know, Stardust. I know about you, I know about your party, about the loops, about that funny silver coin you carry.
Alright, that's it. Can you stop talking, please?
Oh, stars. No need to yell. Let's take a deep breath in and out, okay? Breathe with me. Let's go. In.
Your head hurts and your hands are shaking and your heart is beating like it's about to explode, so you probably should. Slowly, following the astral being, you breathe in and out.
All right. Who am I, right? Well, let's see. Let's go with, Loop. Your ally, Loop. Here to help you with the loops. Easy to remember, right? And for pronouns, you may address me with the royal we.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yes, that's true, isn't it? Then you say them for me. I'm sure you'll think about me all the time, so you might as well know what pronouns to use.
Yeah, better know this one's pronouns so you can think very clearly in your head that you're getting on they're getting on your nerves. Your turn, you guess. I use
He, they, I know. It's in your profile. I can read, you know.
my what now?
Anyway, Stardust, I'm here to help. Ask whatever questions your little heart desires.
Yep, full-blown headache now. Ugh. Questions. You said I'm, looping?
Oh, getting right into it. I like it, Stardust. Are you sitting down? You better sit down. You're gonna get a lot of info at once.
Yeah, floor dump. You sit down.
So, you're stuck in a time loop. Fun, right? Which means that every time you die, you'll loop back, and you'll get to try it all over again. No matter how horribly or stupidly you die, like, let's say, crushed by a giant rock, you will always come back.
I saw that. Did you see...
Of course I saw. Stardust. How can I help you if I don't know what you're doing? Also, you've probably noticed a lot of things got reset, right? Your party members are saying the same things? All the items you got while you were in the house disappeared?
Yeah, you noticed your pockets got emptier. Because I didn't pick anything up yet, right?
Stardust, you smart cookie, you got it! So you'll have to pick them up again. If you want. Which you probably should, since you got a long road ahead of you.
So what about... I have to pick up keys again, too?
Yep. Every time. Well, until you learn.
Huh? Learn what?
Anyway, this is a lot of information, but don't worry. You'll pick things up as you go along. Oh, but your weapons and equipment won't be reset, though.
Oh.
So that's good news.
Roguelike.
Isn't it nice that you get to keep your cool, powerful equipment? Especially since you, Stardust, will keep whatever experience you have, but the rest of your party won't.
Ooh.
Compensate by having powerful weapons equipped.
Oh, your friends won't grow and get experience like you? You guess it makes sense since they won't remember whatever enemies you face.
Speaking of your party, you can tell them about the loops if you want. They might be able to help, and nothing is keeping you from telling them, so...
Why? Why would I tell them?
Why wouldn't you? Don't you need help?
You just learned that you can start again as many times as you want and fix your mistakes. Why would you need help? You're the one in a position to help your friends here. I don't really need their help.
Right, because you got me.
Not what you meant. Questions. What should I do now?
Let's see. Have you tried not dying? I don't know. Just an idea. Just go back to the house and try again. And maybe die again? Guess we'll see. Remember, no death is wasted.
Thanks, that was useless. Questions. Any advice?
Advice, yes. I have advice. Don't eat pineapples. You're allergic. Hey, you ask for advice, I give you advice. You look so steamed. Okay, real advice, real advice. Well, you were talking to your party. Didn't you see a weird symbol appear?
Yes.
2 little triangles, maybe? Might happen with some conversations you've heard before. If you see it, you can zone out by pressing the X button.
Relatable.
So true. It makes you stop listening and makes conversations go faster.
That face when you accidentally hit the X button in conversation.
I do it constantly. No point in staying aware for conversations you've already experienced, huh? Let's try it with the next text box, so you know how it works. I am talking now, so press X, whatever. No, don't press that, silly. Press X.
That was X.
Let's try again. I'm talking now, so press X, whatever. You did it. It'll take some time for you to get used to it, but it'll save you time for sure. You might miss what your party is saying, but who cares, right? If you make them mad, you can always loop back and they'll have forgotten all about it. If you want me to say it another way, if you see the fast forward icon during a conversation, press X to fast forward through it.
Ow. You don't know how they did that, but their voice resonated through your head. You've heard that voice before, yesterday. Well, in another version of today, really. So they were the voice you've been hearing, giving you advice. Yep. Should have clued into that sooner.
Well, I think that's okay because this is clearly an astral being. Their vibe and voice changes.
We should actually just both read the dialogue at the same time.
Yes, exactly.
What a chaotic mess that would be.
I was thinking it might be the change god, and if it was the change god, I was gonna suggest that every time we loop, someone else does it because of change.
That's a fun idea.
We can still do that.
You're right, by the way. I do think it is the change god.
Okay, cool.
I mean, who else would it be?
I mean, it could also just be a weirdo.
A random being. Yeah, you're right.
Does it resemble the statue of the change god is the thing.
I mean, statues of gods, are they accurate?
Who knows? See, I'm useful. I'm very useful. That's why I'm here, helpful loop.
That is useful, but why are you helping me?
Because I think you should be helped. I won't always have the answers, but I think having someone on your side to talk to is better than dealing with this alone. Right?
But I never asked for your help.
Tough luck, Stardust. I'll still help you out. Alright. That's all I have for you right now, but don't forget to come to me when you feel stuck, okay? I'll be right here under this tree. Don't forget. Bye!
They wave at you excitedly. You awkwardly wave back as you go.
So true.
Loop, huh? They're a little annoying, but if you do find yourself stuck at some point or just need someone to talk to, they might be able to help. Oh, I meant to save. I saw the sparkle, and I was like, that's a safe spot, and didn't realize there are sparkles everywhere on this tree.
So true. That's a safe spot for sure. Hey, Stardust, how can I help you on this wonderful new loop?
Oh, there are actually things I can ask. Okay. Oh, interesting. What should I do next? Let's talk about something I had a question about. Ooh. So, okay, this is clearly if I'm stuck, how to progress.
Probably, yeah.
So we could try it. We could come back to this. What do
We
you
can
think?
come back to it.
Yeah. Let's where were you? So you are. We're back. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go see how things are in the town.
You still gotta find the others, tell them about the thing.
You're right. Let's go to Odile. Nope, this isn't Odile. Well, actually, I like this character. This was you.
Big hat. Impossibly warm-looking cloak. You must be one of the people traveling with Mirabelle.
Talking to people is hard. You get it. You don't think she managed to talk to Mirabelle last time? Mirabelle would have mentioned it. You should go and tell Mirabelle yourself. Ah. Sorry to skip the
Cool.
whole conversation.
That's
but
all good.
Mirabelle is here, sitting on a bench and looking at papers.
Hi, Sifrin. Do you need anything?
Questions. I asked that already. Ah, you have a fan.
I do?
You nod and point at the stylish woman's house.
I don't know whose house it is. A stylish lady?
You describe the stylish lady as best you can.
I'm sorry to tell you this, but stylish ladies aren't very rare in Bogard. And I see a lot of people during classes. I'm not smart enough to remember everyone I see.
Well, maybe eventually you'll find a way to jog her memory. Ah. Gonna learn some secrets that definitely won't upset anybody.
Yeah.
Let's see. How do we feel about
Odile, I
talking?
think, is
Is
not
it
here. It's Odile's like to the right somewhere.
This one, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Odile is here looking at what the shop has to offer. Hey, Odile.
Oh, Sifrin. You look rested. Glad to see you this laid back on the day before the end of the world. Anyway, how can I help you?
Questions. Nothing new. I
Do you
guess I
have to do
should-
Clock Tower sleepover again?
I guess so.
A sleepover? Ugh, you guys really are kids.
We can forget about our
I
problems.
Suppose so. Nonetheless, I'll be there. Poor Boniface probably needs it. Maybe we all do. But the room only has 3 beds, right? I better get a whole bed to myself.
Oh, interesting.
Mirabelle and Bonnie? So who'll sleep on the ground, you or Isabeau?
I mean, I could pick this one for the sake of getting all the dialogue.
It's up to you.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna have like a large number of loops. So yeah, let's just like get all the dialogue and then we can pick our favorites. Isa, of course.
Poor man. Anyway, I'll be there. You know, since we already decided earlier we'd meet at the clock tower and all.
Guess you didn't have to talk to everyone again.
Anything else?
Suppose you don't need to tell her every time.
Good to know.
Good to know. Nothing.
Okay, I'll see you at the clock tower later then.
Alright, this is me. Ahoy, traveling one. Oh, you're with Mirabelle and the lady with the glasses. I recognize you. Can you believe Mirabelle has been blessed by the Change God to save us all? The Change God almost never gives blessings of any kind. It's truly amazing Mirabelle has been chosen. You nod again. Blessings by the Change God, huh? You wonder if the Change God is the one who revived you and gave you those powers. It doesn't matter that much. You want to do the tutorial, kid?
Sure.
I kind of want to do the tutorial, kid.
Okay. Hey! You! The strange adult with the hat! My name is Tutorial Kid. My mom says you're very strong and you're gonna help save us all. But I need to challenge you to know your strength. So, let's play rock, paper, scissors!
So the tutorial kid knows all about battles, huh? You already know a lot, but it won't hurt to get a refresher, and maybe this kid knows things you don't. Ooh, interesting. Why fight?
Because it is our fate to fight.
Makes sense. Why rock, paper, scissors?
Because it's the basis of everything. The basis of creation, of craft. Uh, it seems like I really must teach you everything.
Any advice?
I may have advice for you. What do you need?
You'd like advice about, normal attacks, guarding, buffs and debuffs, escaping battle, nothing. Have we learned guarding? Yeah, right?
I don't know if we have. What have we learned about guarding?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Guarding, huh? It goes without saying that if an enemy attacks you while you're guarding, the damage you take will be halved. Halved. Making quite literally the difference between life and death. It also makes your attack gauge feel a little slower because you're waiting for a hit, you know? Only losers don't guard.
You'd like advice about, let's do buffs and debuffs.
Buffs and debuffs, huh? They're pretty self-explanatory, aren't they? There is one thing. A tool of the trade, if you will. Crafting a buff twice won't actually make the buff twice as powerful, so you can forget about that. It doesn't stack. What it does do is reset the amount of time it will be effective. Wow! So if you only have one turn left with an attack buff and you craft it again, instead of lasting only one turn, it'll last 3. Bet you didn't know that, huh?
I feel good about the rest.
Cool, sounds good. Why would we escape a battle? What's gonna happen? We die?
Talk later.
Let us see each other again. In the arena!
Now, how do you feel about immediately resetting the loop?
Why would we immediately reset the loop now?
Because I know how to die.
Show me how to die.
Ah, you heard the villagers talk about this. A very dangerous fruit which, if approached, will spell your doom. This is just a banana peel. Do bananas even grow here? You would rather not die today, so you leave the banana peel alone. Oh, interesting. In the trailer, that is one of the ways you die.
That's funny.
Yeah, so I saw that and I was like, oh, huh, that wasn't there before.
I'm sure we'll be able to die at some point using it.
Yeah.
It's probably just because it's the first loop, it wants you to get a little farther.
Yeah, probably. Let's talk. I love this child. Drawing kid. I believe you're drawing.
I think you were drawing kid, right?
Oh yeah, talented one. Interesting. The amazing artist is here. Aww. It's Mirabelle. It's Mirabelle. Kid beams at you. They shuffle their drawing around and show you another one. It's you. It's me. You'd like to get that drawing again. Right. We're gonna have to get it over time. Can you draw me something I can take with me? The kid looks at you for a moment and then gets to work. So I have to talk to the kid every time if I want these cute pictures. It's you and your friends.
That's important
It's me, my
to have.
friends. It's true. The kid makes a happy noise and gives you a drawing. You got the friendship doodle. You put the drawing in your pocket along with your souvenirs. Thank you, talented one. Right, this is why I called this kid the talented one. Kid laughs happily and gets back to drawing. Interesting. Okay. There were keys that were mentioned. Where do we pick up the keys?
I think the keys are in the place when we do the fortress or whatever. I don't think there's keys yet. I think...
Oh no, that was all the same. Okay.
You...
Oh,
Oh.
lol. Well, we're done talking to people, I guess. Sorry,
All
I
right,
got
let's
curious.
That's all
Give me a
good.
quick loop.
Sifrin! You're here!
We were waiting for you. Let's go inside. I'm so hungry. You're pretty hungry yourself.
I brought back a bunch of food. Let's go! Let's go!
I wonder if he has to sleep on the floor now. Oh.
Stardust.
As you're about to take another samosa to munch on, you hear Loop's voice and try not to jump.
Sorry. So, here again, huh? Don't worry. You'll get to zone out during this entire event if you want. But there is something... You're able to zone through most conversations you've seen at least once, yes. But some of them might be slightly different. Oh, don't stress out about it. Don't worry. If it was really important, you'd stop zoning out immediately. Remember that just because you can zone out doesn't mean the events will be exactly the same.
Okay, so you can zone out for things that are different. Interesting.
Slightly different, yeah.
Yeah.
So, to zone out and miss some small things, or to listen to it all again.
Ooh.
What a dilemma. That's all. Bye, Stardust.
Wow, thanks. You go back to your samosa. Phew, Bonbon.
Are you zoning out or not?
I don't know. What do you think?
I think, on the one hand, I don't mind zoning out for this stuff, but what if he sleeps on the floor and we missed it?
I feel like for this second iteration, for this scene,
Sure.
we
We'll go through it, and then in the future we'll skip.
Yeah. That was delicious.
You keep getting better at cooking, Boniface. Those samosas were delicious. Really? It wasn't bad? You liked it? I mean, of course it was delicious. I'm a master cooker, you know. Chef. I'm a chef cooker.
Still my favorite joke.
That was the perfect meal, Bonnie. We'll all sleep well tonight and be full of energy tomorrow.
It was almost too much, to be honest. I don't think I could move. You didn't eat much this time. Your stomach feels weird.
You didn't like it?
What? Oh. I'm just not very hungry.
But you're always hungry.
Uh-oh. I, may have eaten some bread earlier?
Sifrin! How could you do this to poor Boniface? Look at them. They're pouting so hard they're about to explode. Kaboom! I exploded. Sifrin was destroyed on impact. A beautiful explosion. Sifrin, you died because of your hubris.
How regrettable. Was it just me that died?
Yes. You were the only casualty.
That's fine then. You still dramatically fall over for good measure. No! How could this happen?
That was great. I'm glad we didn't skip that.
Yeah.
Everyone, can I say something?
What's up, Mira?
We've all been traveling together for a while now. It hasn't always been easy, but meeting you all, traveling through Vogard to get the orbs needed to open the house's gates again. There's no way I could have done this alone. I want to say thank you for coming with me this far. Tomorrow, we'll go and fight the king. Someone who's thrown Vogard into stillness and silence. Someone who's now frozen almost all of Vogard in time. I'll do my best to make sure this doesn't happen to any of you, but if you don't want to come, if you want to go back home, I would... Kind of late for that, Mirabelle, isn't it? I know. I...
And by that, Madame Odile means that we're with you.
Of course I do. We've come this far after all.
Did you really think we'd leave you behind? Let you go alone?
We'll follow you, Belle. We'll help. Don't worry.
We'll stay with you, Mira, for as long as you can.
Oh. Oh, thank you.
Aww. Isabeau and Bonnie hug Mirabelle tightly while you and Odile stand a bit apart. Like always, this is when the audience at a theater would say, "Ah," and it fucking got us all last time.
It did.
It's
It
still
really
cute,
did.
though.
Let's go to bed.
We have a big day tomorrow.
Indeed. And good night, everyone. Good night.
Before I continue, I just wanted to remark that, like, when I was editing, I realized that I've picked to voice the protagonist, who is always listening, and the most silent character, which mostly just results in you talking to yourself, which I find amusing. But how do you
It's
feel
really
about
funny.
it?
I'm having to
Okay.
get really good at swapping between on the fly.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, cool. As long as you're okay with it.
No, it's good. It's good. It's in Stars and Time, but I play like half the parts, like most of the
You have like
parts.
80% of the dialogue.
Yeah. What's
Uh,
that? That's I'm thinking. Sorry, I'm now just
Yeah?
thinking about West Side Story, but Cher plays all the parts. I don't know if anyone has ever seen
I'm sorry.
this. I'll share it in a bit.
You'll share it?
Uh
Uh-huh. Anyways. Sif.
huh.
Hey, Sif. Sifrin. Sifroony. Isabel is whispering your name. Turn around and listen. Ah, it is different. Hello. Oh, wait, no, it's not different. I was expecting him to be on the floor. Um, um, sorry to wake you up. I just have to tell you something, if that's okay. Again with this? You didn't get to the king, so you don't know what he wants to tell you. You nod. Okay. Then I shall tell you the thing. The thing I woke you up to tell you. Okay. So, the thing I have to tell you is that I I don't have anything to tell you right now, but I will. When we beat the king tomorrow. Okay. I mean, I gotta do the new dialogue. That's
Yeah, of
still
course.
so ominous, Issa. It's not meant to be. I just don't want to tell you right now. It might distract you, and we wouldn't want that, right? So, I'll tell you when we beat the king. Okay? You haven't gotten to the king yet, so you still don't know what he wants to say, so you're curious, but the only thing you can say is, okay.
Hi Ray, we are playing In Stars and Time, a short indie game about, I don't know if it's short. It's an indie game about people, an RPG party about to go fight the king, and one of them is stuck in a time loop.
Mm-hmm. And this is our first time repeating / second loop.
Yeah.
Uh, and these two are gay, but one of them doesn't realize.
Well, they haven't shared their feelings yet.
That's what I meant. Sorry. It's the same thing that I said, right? No.
Yeah, basically.
Means the same thing. Okay. Pillow attack.
Some people are trying to sleep. Yeah, Isabeau. Some people are trying to sleep. Close your mouth and sleep.
You close your mouth, house maiden. You're gonna wake up Madame Odile.
I'm already up. And if the noise continues, I will stand up. You do not want to know what will happen if I stand up. Sorry.
Sorry, Madame Odile.
So sorry.
Uh, good night, Sif. You think about how far you still have to go before beating the king. You fall
Yeah,
asleep. Uh-huh.
so true.
All right, here we go.
So we have 7 minutes before we need to take a break.
Okay, I think we should enter the
Yeah, let's
the
enter and
gate.
then go.
Yeah, the house's gate. You look up at it. The house's gate, huh? It's bigger than I thought. So scary.
It really is locked shut. I can see space for us to put the orbs. This whole adventure, this whole journey, after all this time, I can finally open it. I have my orb right here.
Let's go for it then. Or pals. Shiny. All right. So how is it? I feel like it's gonna be significantly, maybe not significant. Well, let's find out. Like because this is the tutorial part.
Yeah,
Like we're not okay.
that's the
Okay.
first tutorial monster. What
So
happens now?
let's find out after the break.
All right, we're taking a break. We'll be back in a few minutes with more West Side Story. We're playing all the parts. Sorry, in Stars in Time.
All right, if you're back.
Back.